Tonight, Massa, Forza, Forza, and Gopro.
Maybe you should take it slow.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Alpha Q and welcome back guys to the channel for another vlog. And oh yes, have I got news for you, because today we are gonna talk about Formula 1. Sorry, yeah, that's very noisy, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna talk about F1. We're gonna talk about Forza, the new game from Forza franchise, yes. And the last but not least, we're gonna talk about Gopro. And so, first off, we're gonna start with the bad news from Formula 1, because yeah, I don't really like to leave with some bad mood or, you know, bad vibes. I'm not all about that shit. So yeah, we're gonna start with the bad news first. So F1, bad news. What is it really? Well, it's not really fresh or new news, but if you haven't been keeping up with everything about F1, then chances are this is gonna be a fresh news. Yeah, go ahead, just go ahead. It's you're so noisy. Just do a David DXO there, you know, the hi David. So yeah, as I said, if you haven't been keeping up with the world of F1, then yes, chances are this is gonna be news, it's gonna be fresh. You haven't heard of this news, but if you have, ow, then yeah, just ignore this news. Ow. That really is a mandatory. I love tunnels. Ow. But anyways, yeah, back in Italian Grand Prix at Monza, Felipe Massa announced his retirement for for this year. Yeah, he's not going to be racing in 2017. I almost said 2016, but yeah, I just got away with it. Yeah, he's not going to be racing in 2016. He's going to retire at the end of the season. And yeah, it's sad really, because he's one of the old guys. He's one of the V10 generations, you know. And to see him go like that, such a low, it's just sad. I mean, he once almost won the Drivers' Championship title back in 2008. I mean, he just lost by 1 point to Lewis Hamilton, the Lewis prick Hamilton. Yeah, I hate Lewis. I don't know, for some reason I just hate it. I just hate him. Why did I say it? It's not an animal. But anyways, yeah, I just hate Lewis Hamilton. He won by 1 point from Felipe, and thanks to Timo Glock. Yes, Timo Glock. Everybody remember the legendary commentary. Is that Glock? Is that Glock? It is Glock. You know, that type of shit. That commentary. And Felipe won the race, but he lost the championship, and it's just sad. And I mean, it's the 2008. You know, the season after his teammate Kimi Raikkonen won the Drivers' title championship thingamabob, the 2007 Drivers' Championship title. It's so, you know, it's so long, the name. Yeah, Kimi won the title in 2007, and Felipe, you know, everybody wants to win the title, you know. If you're not after the championship, then you're not racing, right? Felipe wanted to win the next, you know, season, but he didn't, because he's just 1 point away from the championship in the race. He did all he can in Brazil, and he just lost because Timo Glock, who was still on a set of dry tires, was overtaken by Lewis on the last lap, on the penultimate quarter, if I remember correctly. And it's just sad. And after 2008, everything just went downhill, especially after his big crash, when something hit his helmet and he lost his consciousness and he hit the barrier, you know. Everything just went downhill. I mean, he has never been taken seriously, you know. When he was racing alongside Michael or Kimi or maybe Fernando, even Maurizio Arriva, yeah, his name is quite hard to pronounce. Maurizio Arrivabene, yeah, that guy, the crew chief, if I remember correctly, for Ferrari. He sort of agreed, like the team radio. Fernando is faster than you. You know. And even when he was in Williams, when I was racing for Williams, he got the same treatment. Like, you know, Valtteri is faster than you. I mean, what the fuck? It's racing. Team orders just suck. That's my opinion, at least. And it's just sad to see him go in such low condition. Yeah. But anyways, moving on to another retirement. Well, it's not really a retirement. It's something called a sabbatical. I don't know for sure what a sabbatical means, but yeah, Jenson Button is taking a sabbatical for 2017. Basically, he's not gonna be racing, but he's gonna be a reserve driver for McLaren Honda, and a test driver. Yeah, he's gonna be a reserve driver in case one of the two drivers cannot race due to some injuries or penalties or whatever. Then yeah, he's gonna be taking the position, and he's gonna be replaced by Stoffel van Dorn, who took Fernando's position in Bahrain this year. You know, because Fernando took some, you know, injuries due to his crash in Melbourne with Esteban Gutierrez. It's really terrible, the crash. And then Stoffel, you know, stepped in and took his place in Bahrain. And speaking of Jenson, I don't know, it's off topic, but in my opinion, he looks sort of like a combination between Chris Martin and Paul Walker. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Respect my opinion. Hashtag San Marino reference. Hashtag it's my opinion. That's a bad joke, really. But anyways, moving on to some good news. Yeah! Good news from Turn 10 and Playground Games. Because yesterday, or maybe today, depending on where you live, the Forza Horizon 3 is finally out. If you're taking the the Ultimate Edition. If you're not, then yeah, it's gonna be in September 27th. But that game is nuts. It looks beautiful. The handling, well, I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen, that game handles better than the Forza Horizon 2. They got some improvement on the physics and handling model, and the tire physics and stuff. And then the map is bigger because it's gonna be in Australia. Yes, it's gonna be in the land down under. Oh, and even more good news. We're gonna have some body kits. Yes, Rocket Bunny and Liberty Wall, if I remember correctly, are gonna be in the game. Yes, for about 23 cars, if I remember correctly, without counting the Subaru BRZ, because the BRZ and the GT86 are pretty much the same car. Yeah, there are gonna be some body kits. There are gonna be some blowers for the muscle cars. Whoa. Unfortunately though, the blowers are gonna be the same for every single car. But yeah, we get what we get. That's better than nothing, right? And we got 250 cars without the DLC. And yes, of course, we're gonna have some DLC and expansion and stuff. 2 expansions, to be precise. And I'm just so pumped. I'm just so pumped. Can't wait to get my hands on the game, and really, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, massively, like, woo! For sure, I'm gonna buy one, because, you know, if you've been following me on Instagram, if you haven't, then go and check out my Instagram. It's gonna be in the description box down below. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I play both Forza Motorsport and Need for Speed 2015, right? And I love both of them. Well, I don't really love the Need for Speed 2015 because the handling sucks. But I love that game for its customization and stuff. And I love the Forza Motorsport for its car list, its handling and stuff. And I just wish that we can have a combination between Forza Motorsport, or not really Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon will do, yeah, really. A combination between Forza Horizon and Need for Speed 2015. And finally we have one, Forza Motorsport 6, Forza Motorsport... No! I mean, Forza Horizon 3! What am I talking about? We finally have a combination between Forza Motorsport again! Forza Horizon 2 and Need for Speed 2015, because the Horizon 3, as I said, has the Horizon 2 handling, but slightly better, and the customization of the 2015 Need for Speed, and that is perfect in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion. Respect my opinion. No, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm sorry. And yeah, that's Forza Horizon 3. Now let's just move on to the last news. The GoPro. If you're a motovlogger, then yes, it's gonna be a good news. It's gonna be a terrific news, in fact. And if you're not, then yeah, yeah, it's gonna be just a good news. So, GoPro, huge news was announced last week, not last week, or earlier this week. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but no, you know, not in the long distance past. GoPro announced the GoPro Hero 5 Black and the Hero 5 Session, and I'm so pumped because yes, the specifications are gonna be pretty much the same as the ones on the GoPro Hero 4 Black. For the Hero 5 Black, but the Session will have a huge improvement from the previous Session. It's gonna support 1080p 90 FPS without super view, and then 60 FPS 1080p with super view. And the bigger news is it's gonna be good news for you Session users, or maybe or those of you who are thinking about buying a GoPro but you don't like the normal GoPro, you know, and you prefer the form factor of the Session. Then it's gonna be a huge news because the Session will support external microphone. Yes, finally. Boom! Booyah! And I'm so pumped. I'm using the word so pumped a lot this video. Because I am so pumped for these shits. Because yeah, I'm gonna need a secondary camera because, you know, you see this, I'm ready for some face cam, and since this Session is gonna support an external microphone, that I'm gonna be ready for some dual vlog with the girlfriend. Oh my god, I'm lost. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the news and therefore today's episode of vlog. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys do, don't forget to hit that like button and show me your thoughts and leave me your opinions in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for some more motor vlogs and stuff, yeah. And follow me on Instagram because you should, really. Ow, that's wrong, that's gonna hurt my gearbox. And final words from me, stay awesome and safe out there. What you looking at, man? I've been Alpha Q. I'm out. Peace. Yes, go ahead. Oh, that E36 though, so clean.